Meow, my friends. It seems Kim Jong-un has decided to supersize his McDonald's order, but instead of fries, he's supersizing his troop deployment to Russia in a move that's about as subtle as a nuclear test on a quiet Sunday morning. North Korea's supreme leader has declared his country's readiness to send up to 100,000 troops to aid Russia. That's right, 100,000, because apparently Kim Jong-un believes in the go big or go home philosophy, even when it comes to international conflicts. This bombshell announcement came during a rousing speech to military commanders on November 18, 2024, where Kim urged his forces to prepare for real combat scenarios. Because nothing says peace on earth quite like readying yourself for all-out war, am I right? He described the Korean peninsula as the world's biggest hotspot, which I'm pretty sure wasn't a reference to their Wi-Fi coverage. Kim declared, "In the face of the gravest and most dangerous challenge posed by the imperialist reactionaries, we must further bolster up the country's war deterrent." Ah yes, nothing says deterrent quite like sending an army to another country's war. But wait, there's more. It turns out North Korea has already sent 10,000 troops to Russia's Kursk region. 10,000? That's like sending the entire population of a small town to fight, but with less farmers' markets and more artillery. These brave soldiers are reportedly already engaging in combat operations alongside Russian forces. I guess they got tired of playing Call of Duty and decided to try the real thing. And now, you might be wondering, why Kursk? Well, my geographically curious comrades, Kursk is a strategic region near the Ukrainian border, perfect for staging military operations. It's like the VIP section of the war club, and Kim Jong-un just got his troops on the guest list. Ukrainian ambassador to South Korea, Dmytro Ponomarenko, has warned that this number could increase to 15,000 troops rotating in and out of the conflict. It's like a military merry-go-round, except nobody's having any fun. Ponomarenko is probably wishing he could trade places with the ambassador to literally anywhere else, right meow. He stated, "We are deeply concerned about the potential for North Korean troops to gain combat experience, which could pose significant threats to regional stability in the future." Translation: we're worried these guys might actually learn how to aim. But let's not forget the real MVP of this whole situation, the humble artillery shell. North Korea has generously supplied Russia with over 1 million rounds of artillery. 1 million! That's enough to recreate the finale of every Michael Bay movie ever made, with some left over for the director's cut. They've also thrown in 50 Koksan self-propelled howitzers and 20 multiple launch rocket systems, because apparently regular rockets just weren't cutting it anymore. It's like Kim Jong-un is running a buy one get one free sale on military hardware. In return for this military support, Russia is rumoured to be offering North Korea some shiny new toys. We're talking tactical nuclear weapons, intercontinental ballistic missiles, and even reconnaissance satellites. It's like the world's most terrifying Christmas list. Santa's elves are probably updating their resumes as we speak. Kim Jong-un is treating his military like a Netflix subscription, always ready to stream the latest in combat entertainment. My friends, the implications of this military bromance are as far-reaching as Kim Jong-un's claimed golf scores. North Korean troops gaining real combat experience could shift the balance of power faster than you can say geopolitical nightmare. It's like they're leveling up in the world's most dangerous video game, and the rest of us are stuck playing Pong. This move represents a significant shift in North Korea-Russia relations. Gone are the days when these two just exchanged stern looks and vodka recipes. Now they're swapping soldiers and sanctions-busting techniques like kids trading Pokemon cards. It's a throwback to their Cold War bromance, but with more missile tests and fewer disco parties. The potential consequences for global security are about as comforting as a hug from a porcupine. South Korea and Japan are probably considering building a really, really tall fence right about now. And let's not forget about China, watching from the sidelines like a confused parent at their child's first soccer game, unsure whether to cheer or call a timeout. Now, I know what you're thinking, but Ron, how does this affect the upcoming COP29 climate talks? Well, my environmentally conscious comrades, it turns out that countries engaged in military operations contribute about 5.5% of global greenhouse gas emissions. That's more than aviation and shipping combined. So not only are these military maneuvers potentially destabilizing global security, they're also giving Mother Nature a run for her money in the who can heat up the planet faster competition. Climate negotiators are now considering adding armies marching across continents to their carbon footprint calculations. Talk about a military-industrial complex. The economic implications of this military cooperation are as dizzying as Kim Jong-un's haircut choices. For North Korea, it's like hitting the jackpot in the sanctions-busting lottery. They get to bypass international restrictions, potentially gaining access to advanced military tech, and maybe even some much-needed cash. For Russia, it's like getting a Groupon deal on soldiers. Buy one invasion, get reinforcements half off. Meanwhile, the international community is reacting to this news like it's the season finale of Keeping Up with the Kims. The UN Security Council is probably drafting strongly worded letters faster than Kim Jong-un can say nuclear button. Western leaders are clutching their pearls and reaching for their diplomacy handbooks, while China is likely practicing its best I'm not with them face for the next G20 summit. And let's not forget about the cultural exchange that might occur between North Korean and Russian troops. I can just imagine the scene. North Korean soldiers teaching their Russian comrades the finer points of synchronized military parades, while the Russians introduce them to the concept of a winter that doesn't require 3 sweaters and a fur hat. As for the logistics of transporting 100,000 troops, it's like organizing the world's largest, most heavily armed flash mob. I hear they're considering renting out the entire Trans-Siberian Railway. Talk about the ultimate military-themed escape room. In conclusion, my friends, it seems the world stage has become a bizarre reality show where the stakes are nuclear and the prizes are, well, also nuclear. As we watch this military tango unfold, one can't help but wonder, is this the worst season of Dancing with the Superpowers yet? Only time will tell. But one thing's for sure, we'll be here to bring you all the absurd details as they unfold. If you enjoyed this riveting tale of international absurdity, be sure to like, comment and subscribe. Who knows, Kim Jong-un might send 100,000 subscribers to our channel next. And trust me, you don't want to miss that notification. It's louder than a North Korean missile test. I'm Ron DeParmesan, and this has been another Newscat special report. Thank you for watching and stay tuned for more updates. Remember, in the world of geopolitics, truth is often stranger than fiction and way more entertaining.